All right, welcome aboard. Let's do this. It is now the 4th of July. Happy Treason Day, Americans, I think. And the in-game date is September 5th, 1939. And this is secret. There we go. Poland. Game is in progress. Please start your turn. Clear with a turn. Czeslaw Mlotwiatowski reports that due to continuing mobilization effort, an emergency regiment has been raised in Białystok. Okay. So I'm told the situation is supposed to be pretty bad. Yeah, the situation is pretty bad. What else do we got? Let's have a quick scan of the front. Okay, yeah. Yeah, about as one I'd expect, but that's alright. We can keep struggling on a little longer. Yeah, this group is fuckered. We have to keep falling back like a madman. Panzerkampf. You're a problem. I don't like you being around here. Please go away. Alright, let's have a review of what's going on. So yeah. Those guys are encircled, pretty much what I expected. We might be able to rush them still out of there so they get back into supply, but it's basically just a mad dash east at this point. The 27th Infantry Division was cut off before. I don't think they can be salvaged. Yep. Up north? Okay, what's going on up north? Pretty heavy airstrikes, and we've been forced back. Oh, but those guys held. Good. The terrain helps us. That's the key here. Good defensive terrain helps a lot. Yeah, as said, 27th Infantry Division. Gone but not forgotten. Ugh. Hold on. I need coffee. Coffee. Artillery. Yep. What I was told about this turn sounded a bit worse than it looks so far. Oh, that was the SS rushing forward to the river. We've blown the bridge, the 28th is there. The 25th is in trouble. He needs to get out of there quick. Though it should have space to maneuver up north. Losing this bridge access here might... we'll see. I've been trying to blow those bridges just to force the Germans to rebuild them. The problem here is I need to blow all the bridges to stop supply flow. The Germans just need to rebuild one bridge, and they have supply flow again. That's the issue. Oh, that's gnarly. Very gnarly. Oh, these guys got surrounded as well. That's not very good. They are cavalry. They should be able to pop open a hole there somewhere. We'll see. Because one of the things right now is I'm tempted to send in more troops to help those in trouble. But I might just end up sending more troops in to get encircled and cut off. Oh, these guys as well. Okay. Okay, yeah. To be expected. Holy shit. Right. This has been disheartening. Let's check those reports again. German losses are 3%, should stay under 10%. Let's hope we can push them over that. So, okay, let's start unpacking here. Not much, but something. We swiftly lost half of our tanks. These Germans can't really be cut off. They're too good in too good a position. So these emergency regiments are not worth much, but hey, they're something. Here, we should be able to hold pretty much as expected. I'm not going to rail them in yet, but I might just bring them here to harass. Just block the Germans from moving ahead further. "1,000 German casualties in a single artillery bombardment." That's what I like to see. Okay. That should give the 11th Infantry Division a headache. Okay, these guys are caught. They cannot go anywhere. There is no way to salvage them at this point. There is way too much ground to cover, way too many Germans. The Pomorska Cavalry Brigade is lost. Okay, these guys should buy us a little bit of time. Yeah, these guys are also in a hopeless situation. There is no way for me to move them out of there. And with their loss, this sector now becomes totally untenable. Bridge blown. Nope. Let's keep trying those. There we go, another bridge blown. So we have... This bridge isn't blown yet, and they can circumvent it through south. Let's see if we can blow this one as well. Oh, but if we do, we might... We might not survive that attempt. No, we're not going to try. We're going to just run. Run back out of there. They can keep that bridge. We get the next one. I mean, this is going to be the second turn the East German elite elements, the 5th Panzer Division in its entirety, and the Germania Motorized Infantry Regiment aren't getting supplies at the start of their turn. We're also still holding central Katowice. And this German unit is kind of overextended. Not sure if this is advisable. We'll try. Yep. Okay. Again, the situation there could be a lot worse. Yeah, these guys are doomed. There's no way out from that. And with those panzers coming in, we have to get out of here. Whoop, wrong button. There we go. Blow that bridge! No, we won't. Oh, come on. How hard can it be? Very hard, apparently. those guys in a position they can start to build their defenses up. Start moving the Carpathian Command east. Ah, fucking why the hell not? This force here is terrifying. I just said this is likely ill-advised. These guys aren't going to push like hell from east. We're not cut off now. I mean, we will be cut off next turn again, but this is a little bit of a... This is enough of a mess. Oh shit, this group here. I can try like a desperate attack to break them out. But that is a grim situation. Nothing to lose, they'll die anyway if they don't fight. Yeah, as expected. I'm just going to put this unit here because having these units around means that if the Germans try to encircle these forces here, they can't easily do that because we have movers around who can still march and open up those blockades, at least temporarily. I hold no illusion that we'll be able to hold on forever, but just having a moment of extra time, 1 or 2 extra turns can make a world of difference here. Not really worth it. So we'll just march first. There we go. Now I expect the Germans to keep pushing up here. These guys are in... They're not great positions, but they're some sort of positions. Almost 100 entrenchment with this guy and 60 with this guy. Is 60 like the maximum entrenchment level here? I don't know. Okay. I'm still going to stubbornly keep these guys in place. Force the Germans to either attack them or to give up and move elsewhere. .500 German casualties there. And we're almost to a point where we might be able to just do something very nasty here. didn't work. That's what I get for being greedy. I was hoping I could cut these off, but no, I don't have enough unit weight here. This guy's blocking this hex, and this one's blocking this hex. Bad decision. Very bad. Oh well. That's what getting greedy gets you. There be bridges to blow. Let's see if we can do that. Yes, we can. I'm not going to blow this bridge yet. I don't think we need to. Don't think we need to. Fortress of Pultusk. This bridge is now worthless. So make it disappear. Should I retreat these guys fully? There's one infantry division looking over them across the river. This mess here. Okay, I have two options here. I can either try to hold them back. The 17th could move north to try and relieve these guys for what little it's worth. They won't be relieved this turn, but if they still live next turn, we might be able to save them. Or some of them. Delay their demise. Meanwhile, these guys could hold here for dear life. And try to keep the Germans from crossing the river in force. We're gonna start blowing the bridges. If we can. We should be able to. Yep. I'm gonna get that engineer unit out of there. It's not suited for this. Actually, it's gonna blow the bridge. And then get out of there. The key here are the rail bridges, and Poznan is kind of a central point. All rail bridges all the time. I'm not seeing any German engineers up front, so it should take them a little bit of time to rebuild that. Although we weren't able to blow this bridge, so they can once they clear this all out. No. Well, it's going to take them more time to go around. It's not going to be enough. I'm just going to create some depth to my defense here. These guys are going to be lost. The Germans are going to come in. These guys' job is to make sure that the Poznan operational group's western tip does not get encircled if the Germans try to cross the river by just rushing over it. Alternately, the 208th Division of the Germans might just rush south and try to cut us off, so we can disrupt them a little bit and try to make a retreat. That's the plan, at least. Bombed the shit out of them. Didn't do much. Maybe lowered their readiness a little bit. Alright. Nothing achieved. The key difference in this little game of cutting off each other's supply, I'm the defender, so I don't need all that much supply to be able to retain some combat readiness to fight a defensive fight. Now, did I have a lot of combat readiness to begin with? No. However, the German panzers, if my understanding of the rules is correct, they kind of rely on supply just to be able to move. So these guys are now, for the second turn, out of supply. I'm interested to see actually how much can they move. My experience is that after 2 or 3 turns in out of supply or low supply, they start to lose a lot of mobility. That might be the case, that might not be the case. I'm not sure. Again, I'm just so tempted to throw everything at them now, but I'm not sure if that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. I feel like I'm just giving them more time and opportunity to cut me off everywhere. Hey, there's a bridge to blow. Goodbye. I'm having good luck with these die rolls right now. Though that's kind of pointless, though, as they have a second bridge just south of here. So any troops in this area can just use that bridge. And down here, they don't really need that bridge, but hey, it's a Pyrrhic victory. Gonna rush my engineers eastward. This is not a good position to be in. Let's put them on the mountains at least. They get some more entrenchment. And again, because they are mobile units at least. I don't think the Germans have anything here that they could try to rush up there to cut us off yet. All their panzers are eastward over here, on the south side, or north here. So many panzers, so much fast-moving stuff. God, I know, I've played this before on the other side, but good lord, it feels disheartening. But hey, the armored train is in place. There are 5 armored trains sitting in central Katowice. Guns blazing. Glorious. Yeah. I've now opened the path for the Slovaks to come up. But with these panzers threatening my western flank, there was no way for me to hold out. I'm actually going to move these guys up north, just to make sure that these guys stay open. These guys are going to now stay here, hold. Okay, let's look at our interior. We don't have a lot of reserves left. I've moved all of them out. I'm just trying to resist the temptation of moving the rest of them out. I'm not sure how bad this situation is going to get. I feel like this 39th Division here might not be necessary in its current location. Or it might be necessary to push it back in case this German 1st Division manages to break across the river. They're well defending here. Like they're well dug in good position, but I'm still tempted to move them out of there. Just so I can get some more depth to my western defense, because this is looking frail. This is looking weak. Is the target hex not reachable? Oh! Oh, the rail doesn't connect here! It would have to connect there. Oh, you bastards. Okay. I thought the rails would connect here for sure, but they do not. Awesome. Excellent. I feel like I have too many troops in this area right now. This reserve up north is kind of sitting back here, wasting time. I really hope this is the artillery unit, because it's showing me it's attached to those. I'm really hoping this is either an HQ or some engineers. I'm really hoping this is not another infantry division coming up from there. Do we have air assets in this area? Do I have any left that I haven't activated yet? No. Okay. Damn. I could have sent a recon flight up to see what's coming. Too late. I was too greedy with my airstrikes. The airstrikes are pointless. I'm not sure why I keep making them. Okay, the 44th Division is going to move off. I'm going to send them west. I'm also really tempted to send this artillery somewhere. I don't know where yet. connection. I've blown too many bridges. I got too excited about blowing all the bridges across the rivers to prevent German movement. So when the Germans come in, they have to either rebuild them or accept their fate. But I did too much. Now I don't have bridges to move my troops into better positions. Which isn't really that surprising. But... well, what's done is done. I think that's it. 2 more turns and we could call up some more workers units. Plug a gap, hopefully, maybe somewhere, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if Katowice Dance, we might throw them there. Because that's currently the only place where we're actually fighting. Everywhere else, the Germans are just kind of walking past me as expected. They're not agreeing to a fair fight. Rather, they're just going apeshit. I'll be curious to see how far this Lutzen division can do. How far can it get with all of this in its way? Do the workers' regiments actually hold anything? Or are they just going to crumble and collapse? Actually, the central piece... I'm going to pull that back. So now everything I have here is in better defensive position. So the Germans either have to attack me where I'm well dug in, or try to sneak through, but they don't have the manpower here, I don't think. Especially with the 35th Division down south. If they try to rush through, they'll get cut off. This Lutzen division is in that situation. I don't think they'll want to push that far. The 206th, not sure if they'll get over. Minus 25% to attack, but they have a pretty strong line here. Actually going to move this guy in there as well. If they come, let them come. Don't take that the wrong way. Yeah. Not much more we can do. As much as I would love to. Good lord, I hope the British reinforcements variant is active or something. Like having a couple of British divisions just appear up here, that would be glorious. But I don't think that's going to happen for us. We got the Stalin reinforcements, and those are still like 10 days away. Although 10 days in this game right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns away, because it's 2 days a turn. So 5 turns and we get reinforced. 6, 7, 8. There's like, after that there's 3 or 4 more turns to play. Not sure what the value of them is going to be, unless they show up in Warsaw or something. I don't know where they'll appear. Hold on. Briefing, variants. Stalin breaks promise. Stalin will not backstab the Poles. Worse for the Germans, Stalin might allow volunteers to join the Poles. There's a 33% chance per turn that Soviet volunteers will arrive in Grodno, Brest, and Lvov. Oh, it's just a 33% chance. Oh. Wait. Grodno, Brest, and Lvov. Okay, Grodno's good. Brest is pointless. Lvov is maybe useful. Grodno is the most important here. Because if I'm reading the rules right, and remember them right. Hold on. If you're playing the campaign, then upon surrender to Poland All surviving Polish troops that can reach either the evacuation hex near Grodno or the evacuation hex near Lvov will be evacuated. Does that mean... Oh, actually, I haven't thought this. Does that mean they need to just have a line of clear hexes? Or does that mean they have to be within movement distance? Polish troops that can reach. Like, if this unit here has a clear rail line, can it reach? I don't know how that works, actually, now that I think about it. That's not clear. That is not clear at all. I have no idea. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's concerning. Well, that's the end of our turn here. I'll be curious to see what happens. I mean, I think this 3rd Light Division and the SS Germania is going to screw us over big time. But we managed to cause some disruption down here. It's not much, but an entire Panzer Division out of supplies for 2 turns, that's something. And if we can manage to break these guys out, that'll be even better. I'm not sure that's going to happen. They have too many troops here. They're just going to rush past us again. Same here, this 4th Panzer Division. I don't know, though. They can't get that far in. Hopefully. We'll see. Situation. Very bad. Let's see how this goes. Thanks for watching.